I watched a video by BSG Hard on My Sleeve because I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching a ton of videos right now. And the topic was 10 things I won't miss about being fat. I don't think I have any eating disorder or body dysmorphia or food addiction. I had 4 children in exactly 6 years. My husband got very, very sick. He ended up dying. There were a lot of things that happened after that. And so I was eating a lot of convenience food because I worked a lot and then was driving the kids around. And we had a lot of like therapy and grief groups and stuff. And so we weren't really eating at home. And even if I essentially ended up living on like Coca-Cola. And 8 years ago, I quit smoking on my husband's birthday. He had passed 2 years before that, or about a year and a half before that. And so I'm going to move. So I don't necessarily think that being fat has held me back because I think a lot of it was having a lot of kids and being the only parent and having to work and pay all the bills and be responsible for everything and everyone and having 4 teenagers at the same time, and that was pretty exhausting. And over the last, since he died, let's see, I probably weighed, I'm going to say 225 when he died. So I was overweight. But if I had lost 50 pounds, which is a good chunk, but I would have been in the normal range for my height. Maybe, high normal, but it would have been okay. And over the last 8 years, I have gained another 100 pounds. My high weight was 321. When I started going to the weight control center, it was 317, I think it is. And I'm at 306 right now, and I have a week left of the protein diet, pre-op protein shake diet. So hopefully, I'm really hoping to be like 300 on that day. But I had other issues going on, and unfortunately, my health, I don't have any other health issues. Like I have very low blood pressure. My blood pressure is typically about 100 over 68 or 70. It rarely goes any higher than that. And in fact, I think when they read it, I think that the girl probably didn't do it right. Because, sometimes they've said it was 120 over 80, and I'm like, I don't think so. It's like when they tell me I'm nervous from going to the doctor. I was in a car accident. I've been to every kind of doctor there is. I've had lots of things done, lots of procedures, lots of dental procedures. I'm not nervous from going to the doctor. Why would I be nervous? I know that I'm fat. I know what I weigh. Um, that doesn't embarrass me. Um, it is what it is. And one of the things I think, though, now I'm starting to have arthritis in my knee. I have some heel spurs, but lots of mailmen, letter carriers have that. It's not atypical. It's not only the fat ones. And, I'm in my 40s, and if I work a 10-hour shift, I'm pooped. I'm tired, especially, when it's super hot outside and even super cold outside. Although I think I can take the cold a little bit better than the heat. The heat really kicks my butt. So I think I'm looking forward to maybe having more energy like when I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't know if that's possible. I'm assuming it is, because a lot of people have said that they feel younger and more energetic after the surgery. So I just have to assume that that is something that can happen. All my kids are grown. My last kid turned 18, and actually she doesn't live at the house anymore. So I'm an empty nester. And I'm kind of looking forward to doing some of the things that I've held off doing because, I had responsibilities, I'd like to go back to school. I'm not exactly sure what, but I think I'm going to take some, entry level classes just to kind of get back into it, and see where that goes. I'm looking forward to some vacations. I'm looking forward to having friends. I think, I've put that off because I've had the kids and we've had things going on, and I had to make choices. I can't work 10 hours and then devote 4 or 5 hours a night to the kids and still have time for friends. And so friends had to take a back seat to family responsibilities. So I think that has lightened up now. And so I'm kind of looking forward to making some new friendships, rekindling some old friendships, finding some new interests, things I haven't tried. I've never tried kayaking. Used to take my kids camping and hiking and stuff a lot, and somehow we never got around to kayaking. Their dad was pretty sick for a while, so part of it was that. So that's some of what I'm kind of looking forward to in losing weight. And she did mention one thing, pictures. I don't hide behind things, and I know that I'm fat, and whatever. But I don't like how I look in pictures, and I think, God, I used to be like a cute girl, like in high school, and my face is like kind of distorted because it's fat. And, I think, wow, I almost don't recognize myself. And it's almost like I'm just now seeing myself, how I actually look, for the first time in years. And I know that seems like a weird thing, but it's almost like life felt like a whirlwind for easily the last 10, more than that really, but at least the last 10 years. And you know, you just kind of put your head down and put one foot in front of the other, and then days turn to weeks, and weeks turn to months, and months turn to years, and then years turn to decades. And all of a sudden, you look at yourself one day and you're like, who the hell is that? Man, did you get fat? What have you been doing? Eating cupcakes? And you're like, well, no, I don't know what I've been doing. I was stuck in the middle of a hurricane. So, um, you know, I'm sure other people have had issues like that or just different issues. And here we are. And you're just, this is the beginning of um, a new path in your life. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And getting up there on time. So I'm going to say goodbye.